Today I will be sharing the easiest way to prepare an entire Thanksgiving dinner complete with the turkey and all of the sides from start to finish. This is going to be uncomplicated. Let's go get to my kitchen and let's get started. To start our Thanksgiving meal out, we are making herb roasted turkey and mashed potatoes. This is really going to simplify your Thanksgiving. I have about 6 russet potatoes I peeled, but don't dice them, leave them whole. Now we're working on the herb butter for the turkey. It's a half a cup of softened butter, not melted, 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, a tablespoon of fresh thyme, tablespoon of fresh sage, and a tablespoon of fresh rosemary. If you don't have fresh herbs, you could always use a teaspoon of the dried herbs. And then add in a teaspoon of salt and pepper. Give this a really super duper good stir. This is just so magical on the turkey. I have my turkey right here. I'm using a turkey breast. I definitely recommend you using a turkey breast. You will save a ton of money rather than buying like a huge turkey. Also, you could buy turkey breast in different sizes. I have a 4-pound turkey breast and mine is perfect for feeding about 4 to 6 people, but you could use up to an 8-pound turkey breast for this recipe. It will work super well, but just rub that herby butter all over the front and back of the turkey breast. We're cooking this turkey and mashed potatoes in the slow cooker today. It is going to turn out so good, so add it right into your slow cooker along with the gravy packet that the turkey comes with. Next, add those whole potatoes right into the slow cooker along with the turkey. Cook this on low for about 6 to 7 hours and it's going to turn out so good. While this is cooking in my slow cooker all day, I'm going to get started on the easy side dishes. The first side dish is this simple cranberry sauce. It only has 3 ingredients. So to a pot on the stove, add in 1 cup of sugar, next 1 cup of no pulp orange juice. Don't worry, you don't really taste the orange juice at all. Give this a stir and bring it up to a simmer. Let that sugar dissolve. Now add in 12 ounces of fresh cranberries. You're going to let the cranberries simmer for about 12 to 15 minutes. This is really going to help it thicken up. So once it gets to this thickness, you could just remove it from the heat. The longer you let this cranberry sauce sit, the thicker that it will be. So if you don't like it very thick, just make it in the evening or whenever you plan to make dinner. But I like it a little bit thicker, so I like to make it in the morning and kind of just let it sit, and then it will thicken up over time. The next side dish we are making for our Thanksgiving dinner is this creamy macaroni and cheese. It is so rich and delicious. My sister-in-law made it for a family dinner about a year ago, and I've been in love with it since. So shred your cheese. It's a pound of mozzarella cheese, pound of Colby Jack cheese, and a half a pound of cheddar cheese. Set your cheese to the side. To a pot of boiling water, add in a pound of pasta. You could use any type of pasta that you like or have on hand, just to let that pasta cook through. Now we're going to make the seasoning mixture. It's a half a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of pepper, half a teaspoon of paprika, and a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Give this a little stir, and then now that my pasta is tender, I am just going to strain it and then go ahead and set that pasta to the side. I do want to mention, make sure you do cook your pasta in a large enough pot because this is going to get big. You'll see here in a moment. But to that same pot, add in your 3 tablespoons of butter. Once it melted down, add in 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Whisk it and let that flour cook for about a minute. That is going to help with the flavor. Then add in half of the seasoning mixture. Just whisk that seasoning mixture in. And then you are going to add in 12 ounces of evaporated milk, not sweetened condensed milk. Make sure you use evaporated milk. They look similar, but they're not the same thing. Just whisk it in slowly, just so that flour doesn't become clumpy. As you see, if you whisk it in slowly, it just creates the most perfect
Everything I do, so instinctive, peaceful, passionate. Every remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Once your rolls have doubled in size, place them in a preheated oven to 350 degrees to bake for about 15 to 18 minutes or until they're golden brown on the top. We like to brush ours with a little bit of butter, and just look at how glamorous those rolls look. They're so good. Now that my turkey is done in the slow cooker, I am just going to carefully remove those potatoes. We are going to make those potatoes into mashed potatoes now. So just place them in a bowl, and those potatoes are kind of like infused with the herb butter now, and they're just ultra flavorful. So all you have to do with those potatoes is add a little bit of butter and milk into the bowl. Then you could just mash them up. They're going to be extra flavorful from the herbs and everything from the slow cooker, so you really don't need any seasonings or any herbs to go into those mashed potatoes. They're so good. Just look at how creamy they are, and you didn't even have to cook them in a separate pot and dirty up another pot. This is just the easiest way to make turkey and mashed potatoes. Also, we don't want to waste the turkey drippings in the slow cooker. This will make for the best gravy. So go ahead and strain the turkey drippings just in a measuring cup, just like this. And you'll notice that the fat kind of goes to the top of the measuring cup. It rises. So if you do want to remove some of the fat on the top, you can just carefully do it just like this. And you want to get to 3 cups of turkey drippings. And if you don't quite have 3 cups like me, that's totally fine. Just add some broth in there until you get to 3 cups. Now I'm going to set this to the side. We're going to make a cornstarch slurry. This will help thicken it up. Just add in a couple tablespoons of water and a couple tablespoons of cornstarch into this little bowl. Whisk it together until it is smooth. Now you're going to pull out a pot and add that gravy mixture into the pot. Next, add in the cornstarch mixture, and you're going to let this simmer on your stove until it thickens up to the consistency that you like your gravy. While this is simmering on my stove, I'm going to just take a moment and slice up my turkey. My house was just smelling so good at this point. I wish you could smell it. As you see, this turkey is so juicy and so flavorsome. Oh my goodness, I wish you could taste it. And I wish we could have Thanksgiving all together this year. That would just be my dream. And here's what the gravy's looking like now that it is thicker. You could just pour that gravy over the top of your mashed potatoes, over your turkey, or however you would like your gravy. This Thanksgiving dinner is oh so delicious. Also, it didn't break the bank. This is a little bit more of an affordable Thanksgiving